Here we go.
Oh, you did the announcement this time?
I did. I did do it. I did do it. So we saw support found last night, which was really interesting. You can see that there was a little bit of accumulation seemingly happening here, right? Like we keep wicking down, and you know we're establishing higher wicks each time. So when I'm looking at this on the 4 hour, like I'm actually feeling pretty good about it today. Despite it being red right now, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like this trend still obviously has some strength. So that's something that we really like to see. Um, really, really like seeing that.
You don't want to go into Discord live?
No,
What?
yeah, no, we're doing it all on Twitch and YouTube for the free streams. We're gonna keep
That's.
doing the Warrior streams on Discord though,
Oh,
because
okay.
those are just gonna be on Discord, and we'll record it. But yeah, no, we're doing it all on Twitch and YouTube.
That's crazy.
Yep, we're gonna try it out. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy, but it's honestly like one of the best ways that I can share like the camera and my whole screen and not get kind of caught up in only being able to use things on one app, that sort of thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
And plus, on Restream, we should be able to see all the chat and everything. So let's see what happens. We're doing a fun experiment today. Doing a very fun experiment. Although I don't want it to share the whole screen, actually. Let me swap that over. That'll look right there. Yeah, we have a few liquidity levels that are below us as that we can probably very reliably count on as support. Particularly down here, like at the point of control.
Yeah.
Hoping we don't get down there because if we drop like 2 or 3% in the next few days, like this trend is broken, and it would look a lot like we were going back down. So take that for what it is. Take that for what it is. But I think that yeah, I think that so far, I mean, we seem to be in a pretty healthy place, and that's nice. It's nice, especially with news kind of being, pardon me, all over the place. Like news is just crazy lately. We the U.S. seized another um, ship from Iran last night. Actually, like I think it was reported like an hour ago. They seized an oil tanker that was flagged as Iranian. So we're seeing a little bit of escalation. They're supposed to have negotiations yesterday, and I don't think that we did. Um, so I think that they were saying that there's another round of talks that's supposed to be slated for Friday, but we'll see if that's actually true. Right? That's a big if. It's a big if, and it's really hard to trust it just because we've seen, especially like the U.S. administration, just constantly, oh yeah, we're really close to a deal. oh, they're going to give us everything we want. I just talked to them. And then Iran shoots back like, bro, we haven't even talked to this fucking guy. So it's like, what's happening, right? What is actually happening? And it's such a good question because, again, I don't know, right? Like one thing that we do know for sure is that there are a lot of lies being told. And, something that you had laid out for all of our subscribers was how Trump uses it's how he uses chaos as a negotiating tool, right? So we will see what ends up actually happening. We'll see what ends up actually happening today. But for right now, this structure doesn't look terrible. Looks relatively stable. And I'm not too concerned about it. Now, if we come up here and reject off of it, or even just continue to reject here and start kind of sloping down, that would be an area where I would worry at least a little bit. But we should find really strong support in this area, like absolute worst case scenario at like 26,652-ish. Yeah, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of equities that haven't really been participating in this rally. So I know that a lot of people kind of feel like the indices are maybe like a little overextended, just because we're not seeing it translate into those individual equities as well as some might hope it does. Right? It's really just been kind of like a handful of names that have really been leading the pack. Also, European jet fuel manufacturing and refinement is like all hands on deck. Everyone is doing it. They're maximizing the jet fuel outputs, right? Because there's been so much demand for it with the war going on in Iran. There's just been so much demand. So very hard to say. Very hard to say what kind of happens from here. Ooh, that's a nice little shake. That's a nice little shake. What are we doing here? We generating some liquidity for a big move? Is that what we're doing? Ooh. See, as a trader, you see this kind of shit, you start getting a little excited. You're like, all right, something's coming, something's happening.
What the hell?
Let me take a look on the order book real quick.
There hasn't been news, right?
No, I don't think there's any news today. Not yet, anyways. And I don't think we have any. Like economic data today. So.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Like there's nothing notable, and by notable I mean in the U.S.
Well, looks like a great time to just bash out some Trump tweets again, right?
Oh God, please no.
If there are no news, we will create them.
Oh no, I can't do it. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. They said the beatings are going to continue until morale improves, but how can morale improve if we keep getting beat? I'm fucking tired, boss. It's nonstop, man. It's just craziness all the time.
Yeah. That's been a drag.
I mean, the Trump exhaustion is real. And it's funny because, like his first term, it was like a little bit worldwide, but it was really more limited to like us here in the US. And now this time, you're getting a bunch of people from outside the US that are like, God, I'm fucking sick of this guy. It's just fucking brutal, man. It's fucking brutal. Like, you, as a trader right now, I feel like what I've been doing is just betting on the most stupid shit to happen.
Yeah.
And then watching it happen.
I mean, Tesla also had a massive fall off yesterday.
Oh, dude, yeah, it did. Yeah, my little lotto calls are cooked. But well, see, but that's the thing, right? So how many times have I said that, like, when you're swing trading and when you're like trading, when you're trading like, close to expiry options, like you manage risk through position sizing, because there's no world where you can like go super heavy in that and then say, oh, okay, well, things aren't looking good after hours, like I'm going to cut it, right? You can't trade options except for when New York is open. So like you're locked into that position. So your only real way to manage risk would either be to hedge, in which case you would need a good move to the downside, unless you like sold some calls, right? And yeah, I mean, or you need a big move to the downside from puts. But to be honest with you, like that move on Tesla isn't really enough to print those puts in a really big way. So like if you tried to straddle it, you would just lose on two legs instead of one.
I found the news that caused this spike to the bottom.
Oh yeah, what is it?
A Trump tweet.
Oh, Christ. What did he say?
I have ordered the United States Navy to shoot and kill any boat, small boats, though they may be in claims. Their naval ships are all 159 of them at the bottom of the sea. That is putting mines in the waters of the Strait of Hormuz. There is to be no hesitation. Additionally, our mine sweepers are clearing the strait right now. I am hereby ordering that activity to continue, but at tripled up level. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President DJ Trump.
Brother. See, it's funny because I remember like a week and a half ago, everyone was like, oh my God, the ceasefire, we're going to have peace. And it's funny because we were on this stream saying like, yeah, bro, that shit's not happening. Like there's a very good chance that the market doesn't really give that much of a shit anymore. But like get all of this like peace and the war ending right now, get it out of your head. Like it's not fucking happening. There's no shot. There's no shot. Like, look at how many times the Persian Empire was conquered. Go ahead. I'll fucking wait. I'll wait. Like, it's incredibly hard to fight. It's incredibly hard to fight a bunch of people not wearing uniforms that are hiding in the mountains. Like, it is incredibly fucking difficult. So, kind of take that for what it is. I take that for what it is.
I'd rather not take shit and just want the 2024 price action back.
It'll be back when he's out of office, and hopefully some of this shit can get straightened away. Like it will come back. The U.S. economy is incredibly resilient, and U.S. markets are just like, to be honest with you, I mean, even now they're the crown jewel of the world. Like they're the envy of the world. We have the most liquid markets, and the biggest markets, right?
Yeah.
Like all of the mega cap names, right? Any trillion-dollar company, that's a US based company. So, you know, I, I'm not like worried about will we see continued growth. I mean, you know, recessions happen, and in some cases, you even have like a dead decade. Like it can be that long. Like if you look at the 70s, right, when you had all the hyperinflation, um, I mean, you know, that took forever to resolve. And then when it resolved, there was the craziest pump. So it's a matter of making sure that you can survive through all of these shit times and get back to the good times, right? Get back to the good times. But you know, market's still really close to all time highs. Like, can it turn around here? Totally,
Yeah.
totally. Like
I don't
we,
think the all-time high is any over yet.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And not only that, but like, you know, like could it again? Could it turn around and go back down? Like, sure it could. Sure it could. Right. And you know, like if you're looking at this rally, right? If you're looking at this rally and you're comparing the volume that's lifted the indices up compared to what's in the past, right? Like it's been on relatively low volume that we've climbed like this. I mean, it's not like non-existent, right? It's not like it's this crazy a liquid mess, but it is it is certainly lower than the things that are around it, right? Than the areas that are around it. Like here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. So we go like
Yeah.
this. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys, right? Like we saw a lot more volume in November and January, right? And you can see how it's kind of like tapering off a little bit. It's not incredibly low. It's not non-existent like it was during, you know, the week of Thanksgiving, but it's not as high as like other times. Like this is it's relatively low.
Yeah.
That it's just been rocketing, and it's just because there's a massive order imbalance. Like that's the reason, right? There's more buyers than sellers. I mean, obviously that's why it goes up, right? But you know, as far as like how quickly this could turn around and go back down, I mean, it can happen fast. It really can.
I think it'll just be a bit slower nowadays till like possibly July, and
Yeah.
then it'll pick back up. Because, like, if we look historically back into the market, like on 2025, it was the same thing. We had this big fall off, the consolidation before, and then it just ran all the way back up.
And then it just exploded. Absolutely. You know, so one thing that I did want to also pull up and take a look at is gold. So gold is in a really interesting spot. Okay. It is right at like this cusp of a big move either way, right? Like if it breaks down below these wicks, this thing is going to flush super hard.
Yeah.
Conversely, if it manages to break above this little range, it's probably going to run right back up to 5,000. Right. So gold is something that I'm watching. Kind of want to see where this goes from here. And then we also have oil. Now, oil saw a nice little spike up last night, right, overnight, and it's largely sold off. Now, I think that when we're looking at this, right, we're only kind of starting to see the supply chain shock of oil, and we should probably be aware of the price, and we should probably be tracking it, right? As traders, we want to know what is oil doing, because as oil spikes, generally, equities and the indices start to tank, right? They start to give some back. So yeah. Dude, I know it's funny. It's funny when someone tries to read a Trump tweet out loud. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sorry for my speech.
Well, it's not you. It's just every time someone tries to read it out loud, it sounds fucking hilarious because they're just so nonsensical. Someone told me get a fade. Get a fade? What?
I got a fade.
No, I just need to cut my fucking hair, man. I just need to cut my hair. I've been lazy.
Oh,
But
man.
We are going to see what happens. Right now, we're just kind of consolidating. Market's figuring out a direction that it wants to take. Again, I mean, I think that a lot of, when we're looking at like the reaction to a lot of Trump's tweets, I think that the market's kind of just starting to. I think it's just starting to not really give as much of a fuck. Like they're just like, yeah, whatever. Like crazy old man yells at clouds. Okay, move on. Like what's next? What's next? Right? What's actually happening that matters? And that's kind of is what it is. In other news, in other more swing trading news, I just want to point out that IMSR, which we ended up picking up down here, has been running like fucking crazy, and it is up at 890 right now, right? So let's go ahead and just measure that move. And I promise it's not because I want to flex. No, it's definitely because we want to flex. It's definitely because we want to flex. So we ended up picking that up right here. And
fuck,
just a casual 47.47%. Just an easy 47.5% for the boys. And again, all you had to do was follow along with the swing channel, right? Be part of our community, part of our Discord. And you would have jumped right in on this, right? Let's check in and see how Reddit's doing. It's a little bit red in pre-market, but overall, still fucking beautiful.
Bro, I just stumbled on another ticker that looks weird as hell. Gotta look up WSR.
WSR?
Yeah.
Is it the Whitestone Real Estate Trust?
Yeah. Just look into this.
Oh god, dude, real estate trust are no. Oh, it's because they're getting bought out. They're being acquired. That's why it looks weird. So they're being acquired. That price is already baked in. So what you see is that it ends up running up to that price, right, to the buyout price, and then it's going to trade like in a very tight range here, but that's because the price is already baked in. So let's say that that Ares Real Estate backs out of this deal, dude, this thing is going to go right back down, probably like down to here to like 14. But yeah, when it comes to like real estate trust, I really don't like real estate right now. Like if
Yeah,
you're buying a home, that's one thing. But like the real estate trust generally are dealing with a lot of them are dealing with like commercial real estate, and they're struggling to find people that actually want to want to rent out their buildings. Like if you go through the US and even with Europe, I've noticed that there's a trend happening. That's why UBS had to, limit withdrawals on their European real estate trust, um, or at least on a few of them. And it's a tough game right now, man. It's a tough game. Like
yeah,
you got to think, you're paying interest on these properties. You're paying property tax on these properties. You can't get anyone to rent them out from you, right? A lot of businesses have shifted to kind of like this hybrid model, where a lot of them are allowing people to work from home, and they need a lot less office space than they used to. Um, Small mom and pop businesses are drowning in this inflation. They're struggling. So like it's tough, man. Like that's a tough market to be in right now. You know, like one of the only real benefits that you can get is that you get tax write-offs when no one's renting out your buildings. But even then, like that doesn't make up for the fact that you're paying payments and you're paying property taxes on something that is not generating you revenue. So real estate, especially like real estate trusts, are in a really weird spot, at least in the US and Europe. Like again, we saw UBS like completely pause withdrawals from one of their real estate trusts for European commercial real estate. And that's something that they haven't done since 2007, right? Right before the great financial crisis. So, I'm not saying that like there's a global recession looming, but what I am saying is that there are concerns and there are um, conditions that are leading to some of that same behavior to happen, right? Like all that I know is that I don't want to be in a real estate trust right now. That's what I know for sure. Yeah,
makes sense.
exactly. And you're seeing a large pivot in big tech of forcing RTO to justify the cost of their office space. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's the side benefit of forcing employees who refuse to move to quit without calling them layoffs. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's a really interesting time for that, right? It's a really interesting time. So I am yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how it all plays out, but for the time being, like I don't want to be in a real estate trust. Um I will say that when things are better and when we're not in like these kinds of macro conditions, that you can achieve some decent growth with a really steady dividend from some of these real estate trusts. Okay, like they do have a purpose and they are decent. They're just not good right now. And as speculators in the market, right, timing is everything. People say don't time the market, don't try to time the market. That's more of an investing philosophy. When we're trading, we are absolutely trying to time the market. Like it is the whole thing we're doing, right? We're looking for opportunities, whether that's a trade imbalance, an undervalued company, a big growth story that we think is going to have a bunch of FOMO and we want to front run it, like whatever the case is, timing is everything. And we use technical analysis to assist us with timing those entries and exits. right? We keep track of news, all for timing. All of this is for timing. So, yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting little drawdown there. Let's see if that's just a draw on liquidity or if they end up actually knocking this thing down in a meaningful way.
On Nasdaq right now.
Yeah. Kind of curious to see how we react to this liquidity level. My
Yeah,
first inclination.
Here.
Yeah, I'm on the 1 minute right now, just because I want to kind of catch these minute moves, and I want to see what's happening. You know.
Yeah.
When we get to market open, I'll probably hop onto the 5 minute because I have a feeling that we're gonna have a lot of noise and a lot of just like movement today, right? A lot of fucking shaking around. So yeah, I'll probably hop onto the 5 minute when we actually are open.
RR.
We are. Everyone put your fucking pirate flags up. Oh, how much Icarus, I got one for you. How much do pirates pay to get their ears pierced?
I don't know, tell me.
A buccaneer.
Damn. That was so dry.
Oh, dude, that was like the ultimate dad joke. It was an awful dad joke.
I think there was some joke like, what button does the pirate like on a keyboard the most?
R, yeah.
No, it's the enter button.
The enter?
Yeah.
What?
Entering the ships and stuff.
I guess. I don't like that one as much. I thought it was going to be R. Right? Because the dad jokes are supposed to make you just fucking groan. Like, oh my God, that was so cheesy. Like, think about it, you know, if you have some friends come over and your dad tells a shitty joke and you're like embarrassed that this motherfucker is saying this. You're like, oh God, you know, you just bury your face in. See, that's the dad joke that I like, right? I like the real shitty, dry, bad dad jokes.
I think you got a ton of them up your sleeve.
I do have a lot of really bad jokes on my sleeve.
A portion we already heard.
I mean, Buccaneer was up there as one of the worst. So, like that was an awful joke. Heard that from a homeless dude last week. Yeah, you say, shut the fuck up, Dad. Shut the fuck up, Dad. Hey, I wasn't homeless last week, okay? I'm homeless next week. I'm homeless next week after Trump decides to fucking tweet and blow up my position. Have you ever seen calls and puts both get fucked up at the same time?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens all the time. Every FOMC. Fuck your puts, fuck your calls. The Federal Reserve has you by the balls. Okay. I mean, this is like a pretty steady little uptrend. I mean, I'm going to take a small buy here in pre-market, and I'm just going to very small, two micros, and I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to see what happens because I kind of like this uptrend, and I mean, if we break under this liquidity level in a meaningful way, right? That's where I'm going to be like, okay, I'm kind of.
Yeah, I'm not going to take any positions whatsoever right now.
I bet you're not.
First of all, it's pre-market, and second,
it is pre-market.
It's a shitty market condition right now.
It is. That's the opportunity.
That's not an opportunity. That's a
I
gamble.
I think that I think that there's a decent uptrend, right? For something. It might take, a few minutes to kind of really play out, but we'll see what happens. Okay,
So whack.
and I am in. We're gonna see what happens. There's a little bit of like kind of this rounding top that might be a little bit concerning, but my plan is to just cut any kind of losses super, super quick. Like it's just starts breaking down a little lower, I'm out,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Just need like 3-4 minutes.
Sounds good, brother. Mm, let's see what happens. Futures are holding up a little bit better than the CFDs are right now. It's really interesting. There's some kind of arbitrage between them. Whoa, what the fuck? What is going on right now? It generated a ton of liquidity with that drop. That was crazy. To get another big burst of buy pressure to bring this right back. That was fucking quick, man. They just pulled the entire bid out, like from under us. Pulled the entire bid out, dragged it down to the point of control, and then bounced it right back up. That was actually wild. I feel like that was just a big draw on liquidity right there. Still in that fucking small long. We'll see what happens. I want to see us conquer this liquidity level here, claim it as support. That'd be really big. Oh, starting to get some movement there. You guys can't see it, but I have the order book pulled up. I think we're gonna.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Brother, you just missed the craziest draw on liquidity to the downside.
No, I did not. It's 5-minute chart and it's
Fucking
pre-market.
crazy.
I didn't miss shit.
No, dude, that thing was fucking crazy, man. It happened so quick. It was like 3 seconds down, right back up. Like I literally I watched the entire bid just disappear. They slammed it down and then brought it right back up. Like it never fucking happened.
Damn.
It was just it was the speed, man. it was the speed that was crazy here. Okay.
I don't even want to know what we can expect on open if this is already this volatile.
Dude, I honestly, I have no idea, right? Like my first inclination would be that we're still bullish, we're still in an uptrend, right? Like that's my first inclination. But you know, I, I have to acknowledge the fact that we have seen a little bit of resistance up here, and you know, some might point to the market and say it's overvalued, which I would totally agree with. I just think that, you know, again, markets are forward looking and they're irrational, right? Like the truth doesn't matter as much as the narrative does. I mean, just because fucking Avis was overvalued when it started squeezing, does that mean that it didn't go higher? Fuck no, dude. It ran way higher.
Yeah, about 700% higher.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was overvalued when it started the move. Like that business sucks. That business sucks. And it ran 700%. Why? Because of market mechanics and because of the narrative. Like reality doesn't really matter when you're playing with like imaginary bullshit in the market. Okay. So like, you know, when I'm seeing that, I'm seeing that little bit of resistance, like obviously I'm gonna be a little cautious, but I'm not gonna be like worried and thinking, oh no, we had like a small dip.
Yeah.
Markets cooked, we're over. Like that's just, it's nonsensical, right? It's nonsensical. Like these conditions can get so much crazier to the upside. Like we've seen crazier pumps. You want to talk about disconnected from reality, bro? I was literally watching like mass layoffs happening, businesses closed during COVID, and the market making all-time highs. Like that was the craziest juxtaposition of you know the market and reality. Like anyone that was trading during that time, you know what I'm saying. Like that was crazy. It was absolute madness.
I think our people are actually shitting themselves right now.
Think so?
Yeah, because Aspect just shared a motivational quote because he's probably a bit scared right now of the market. Never trust a fart because sometimes it can be safe and one can leave you on the toilet for a long time cleaning up.
It's very motivational.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I once had an old man give me advice. He said, once you're 50, never trust a fart and never waste a boner.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I was like 16. I was working at a shoe store and I was like, okay, thanks, bro.
Yeah, Gideon. YouTube
I
is
am gonna take my
slightly
gains
delayed.
here. How big is that delay?
I think the last time I checked it was about 10 to 15 seconds.
10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, the delay is huge.
Really? We're gonna have to figure something out here, man. We're gonna have to figure something out. Because what I really want is I want there to be a little bit of a crowd here. So that way, you know, if anyone new stops by, that they're like, oh, okay, like there's people here, right? Like something's happening here.
Yeah.
BZAI had news regarding board control. Did it? Did it have news regarding board control? I'm still just holding my super small position that I'm bagged on, but that's okay because I made way more on this first like crazy spike up. Not seeing anything here on TradingView. I mean, I see a memorandum of understanding to explore AI inference solutions across Indonesia. But I'm not seeing anything regarding like management or anything.
Gideon just said it's a solid 10-second delay before it blew up on your screen on the stream.
Wow. Okay. We are going to have to figure that out.
I think honestly it's just the delay between the restream and YouTube.
It might be.
Because most people that stream on YouTube and Twitch use OBS.
Okay. Might have to explore that. Yeah. Yeah, we might have to explore that. Well, you know, the market's about to open now. I think that what we can do is I will how do we do this? Do we want to
You want to do a two-parter? Like first hour only on social media and second on Discord, or what's your idea?
Not sure. Let's move to I'm gonna jump into the warrior. No. This is what we'll do. We're gonna go ahead and get on the stage and we'll keep it running here. Okay, we're on the live trade stage. There we go. I can share my screen here as well.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're trying to get everything figured out. Please keep it running up on YouTube or Twitch, whatever you're on. We do definitely appreciate that. I'll have to check that out in just a little bit, Unsung. I'll have to check that out in just a little bit. Market's about to open, so give me just a minute. Let me go and do my little morning routine, grab some caffeine because I need to wake up. I'm like literally sitting here yawning right now. And we will get going and be ready for market open. All right, gang, give me just a moment.
See you.
I'll leave you in Icarus' hands for like 3 minutes. Exactly, Barry.
All right, boys. So what are we doing? You don't have to miss me. I wasn't even gone. Yeah, Garrick, I know. I checked the delay myself the other day. On TikTok, I think I have a delay of like, what is it, 3 or 4 seconds at most. Yes, but I can definitely not do that because I don't even come up that high anymore. It's over for me. I cannot sing high pitched. But yeah, speaking of which, so we talked about gold a little bit in the beginning, and my point of view still stands. We still have the potential to go up very easily to like 5,000. That is like the area that I would expect us to go in some way or another. We just need the right catalyst for that. And currently, that is not given. So we are just consolidating in this current range between 4,700 and 4,900, which is still a huge channel, but yeah. Yeah, no, Nitrum. The Oracle that I have is add-on that is not included because it's basically the interpreter for that. Exactly. It was never part of this. It's completely isolated from this whole true trade thing. Of course I do. And what do you mean gatekeep? I don't gatekeep shit. You guys got the fucking heat map already. And if you manage to read this properly, there is like no fucking way you'll be unprofitable for like probably 2 to 3 months if you actively use it and learn how to use it. Yeah. All right, we are open. So crazy spike on US 30. And we are dipping on NASDAQ. Let's see if we can break out on US 30 here. That would be huge. Long-term positions on US 30 would definitely be something I would look out for. Yeah, Dennis, I'm sorry. I cannot do anything. I'm just a cheap side piece here. You got a flame father for that. That was his call. So we bought it right back up on NASDAQ here. This is a bit muted, to be honest.
All right, we're back, and I need to mute Icarus on Discord. This is too much. It's too much Icarus. I don't need to hear him twice.
Damn, I'm sorry. What did I do to you?
You fucking wrecked, dude.
Yeah, so by the way, Dennis is complaining about your quality of streaming.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and check the live trades chat.
What is he saying?
There is no Twitch stream going at all, and the streams have huge delay.
Yeah, the stream does have a huge delay. That's why we had to pop in here. Twitch isn't going on. What the hell?
Broke out
What is
bad on day
happening?
one.
All right, I'm gonna have to fuck with Twitch some more. What am I doing? This is down. I am going to be waiting. I don't see a really, really clear opportunity here quite yet. don't see a clear opportunity quite yet. There's a lot of bullish pressure. We'll see if it's enough to really launch this fucking thing. But I do not want to I do not want to place a trade until I see like a nice break of structure.
Yeah, Jin, we saw the news at 9:45, but the thing is that medium news are not really of huge impact, so we just ignore them.
Yeah. Not everything is the biggest deal. I sound like I'm on the other side of the room all of a sudden. What the
It's
fuck?
orange folder. Dennis,
What the
orange
fuck?
folder.
To be honest with you, sometimes the market doesn't even give a fuck about the red folder news.
Well, it depends on what market it is.
Yeah, it does. It does. But like we saw, you know, economic data come in really bad. Like the I think it was the employment rates like a month and a half ago, and we ended up kind of pumping anyways that day. So like I don't know, man, this market's really wacky lately. It's like extra detached from reality.
I kinda regret saying that market will be better in April. It's the biggest joke of the 1st of April. And it keeps going on.
Is this? Oh, that's absolutely what's happening. Oh, it's because I was using the yeah, no, you guys are hearing me through my webcam. Sorry. I'm gonna have to fix all this after stream. You guys are gonna have to deal with me being on the other side of a fucking hallway for now. Inner short of the 27,014 area. Well, you know, you're here. I mean, I see a lot of bullish pressure. Like I wouldn't really want to short this quite yet. We're seeing some sellers step in, but
Barry, please short. I need your liquidity so I can exit.
I just don't see something I like quite yet. I'm gonna go to the 5-minute. Let's put on our heat map. Man, these big draws to the liquidity or draws to the downside, like these big liquidity draws to the downside, are really something. You know, I think I'm gonna enter a small buy here. Very small, very small. 2 micros, and we're gonna see what happens.
Nitron, fuck it, we ball type of tips.
Fuck it, we ball type of tips.
Conquest, why would I use you? That sounds like you're offering yourself as a sacrifice. I don't want
As a
that.
sacrifice. Throw them in the volcano. You know, the ancient Mayans used to sacrifice virgins so that way they would get rain for their crops. So there might be something to that. There could be something to that.
I think you're tweaking.
I'm just saying, man. You know, like they had a crazy calendar. Okay, so they clearly know something about sacrificing people to the rain god Shock. And Dennis says, "What a waste." Yeah, they did sacrifice chihuahuas. You know, it's funny. I have a Chihuahua. I could sacrifice her. Should I sacrifice? Should I sacrifice my Chihuahua for green markets?
Oh shit! What just happened?
Yeah, let me sacrifice my dog real quick. She'd stare at me with her little beady fucking eyes. And she's like, Papa, Papa, please do not sacrifice me. Sorry. Yes, so this heat map is part of the premium subscription. So you know you get all of the live content, some exclusive warrior only content. You get the warrior chat, right? You get the heat map. You get all sorts of really cool stuff. All right, are we getting a little rejection there? Nope, we're going higher. Okay, cool. That was a good long. Let's see what happens here. A little bit of resistance there. Let's see if the market can accept this bullish move. See, some Chihuahuas are really aggressive. My Chihuahua is really not. Most Chihuahuas will bark at you and try to bite your ankles. Mine will whine until you pet her. My Chihuahua is like too nice. She's so nice. She's so nice. It's fucking irritating. Like, do you know how annoying Chihuahuas are when they whine and squeal when they want attention?
Chihuahuas are annoying in general.
They are. They are. I don't like most of them, but I like mine. She's okay.
I mean, why would you?
My Chihuahua is very okay.
Why would anyone want a little dog that just barks at you for no fucking reason and is being an asshole?
See, mine doesn't do that. Mine doesn't do that. And I never thought that I was going to have a Chihuahua, but you know, this one, she was born like deformed, right? Like her jaw is deformed. And she was like really small when she was born, like she was the run of the litter. So, you know, no one would adopt her, and she was on her way to the pound. And I know what they do with Chihuahuas at the pound, right? They just put them down. So you know, she's a sweet dog, and I couldn't see that happen. So yeah, someone went to buy drugs off my neighbor and had a dog in their backpack when I lived in the ghetto. In the ghetto. So I've had her for a long time. I've had her for her whole life. She's like fucking 12 now. 12 and a half. I'm gonna take profits there. Icarus is a dog kicker, yeah.
I don't kick dogs. What?
Calling a Chihuahua a dog is wild. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It is wild. It is wild. If anything, she's more like a rat. She's more like a rat. I'm a little fucking rat dog. They're the guinea pigs of dogs. Ooh, did I leave that long a little early? Yeah, maybe. We started seeing that resistance, and I was like, no, I just want to secure my gains, especially because like I'm trading with small size anyway, so I can always just jump back in. Like I'm not concerned. But I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see what we do from here.
So Dennis, fuck you.
Oh wow, you hear him? He said, "Dennis, fuck you." Dennis is up early today with all us degens, bro.
Hey,
all right, what's
he's
next? What's next?
He's provoking me.
He's always talking that hot shit, man. I mean, what can I say? You just wait until we have our in-queue game night, bro.
In-queue game night.
Yeah.
With what?
You know what I think would be really fun? Have you guys ever heard of Gartic Phone?
No.
That's a great game. We'll have to play it sometime. We'll have to play it sometime in the Discord. Play Risk. Swazzle. You think you want to play Risk with me, but you don't really want to just lose. So, like, I don't know that you want to play Risk with me.
I think what we gotta also do is Uno online.
We play Uno every day, dude. Look, they just use reverse cards over and over again.
True.
We play Uno every day in the markets.
Well, at least we all know how to play it then.
I do like military movies. Tekken 8? Ugh. Dude, I'll get fucking stomped. I haven't played Tekken in so long. All right, we might have a breakout. Yeah, so we were going to do it on YouTube, but there's like a little bit of a delay. So we ended up doing it here too.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay. But by all means, please go fucking put that stream on in the background over there, because I want, I'm just muted or whatever, because I really, really want to get a little bit of a crowd on YouTube, right? We want more people to come in to our Discord and build this community up a little bit more. So, any help with that, liking, subscribing, all that bullshit, right? It's super helpful. Super, super helpful. Even just sitting in the crowd and existing there. And broker giving you skip turns. It's funny. Dude, do you see this fucking spread right now? Holy shit. Do you see that spread? What the fuck? Wow, man. This is wild. Are you seeing this order book?
I am.
Fuck. We're volatile today. What's the VIX doing? Okay, VIX is like slightly elevated. It's still really down from where it was, but it's slightly elevated. I'm just waiting for like a big breakout somewhere. Big breakout, breakdown, something.
Well, Dennis, nowadays most people use TikTok, to be honest. You can just build a crowd bigger there and faster.
Yeah, but the thing is like with TikTok, it's a bunch of kids, man.
You can also do Instagram lives.
Yeah, kind of
That's
consider
also a
that.
thing.
This is pretty strong. I'm gonna go into a small buy again. Ask for galaxies. What, like the phone?
No, it's a gift on TikTok. Costs like 2,000 coins, so $20 or something.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. You can see how in touch, or rather how not in touch I am with social media. Say galaxies of like dude, I use iPhone, bro. I don't want a Samsung. Like, the fuck? That definitely sounds like some TikTok shit though. Like, hey everybody, why don't you donate a phone to me?
I mean, that also exists. But here's the thing, Aspect. You find it always crazy in donating to rich and famous streamers. And none of the following are fitting to Father, so you can donate to him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to do something completely different. I don't want to be like those guys. Okay, here we go. This is what we were waiting on.
Yep. Full board buys.
Don't do that, but I did call out an entry a bit ago, and if you're in it, you're happy. So Seeing a little bit of resistance here. Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. That's nice bullish pressure. That's nice bullish pressure. Take a profits there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's like when mom and dad said 6-7. They ruined it for all the kids. Yo, really, that's how you ruin it. That's how you ruin it for kids, bro. You get the parents to say some shit, and all of a sudden, dude, it's not cool anymore. It's not cool anymore.
Depends. If it's an old person saying it, then it's funny
Hey,
again.
there we go, Barry. There we go, Barry. Did you also see that the U.S. government is considering buying part of Spirit Airlines and bailing them out after they literally, so these guys couldn't run a business. They went bankrupt. Okay. Then Citadel came in, right, which is massive fucking hedge fund and market maker. But the hedge fund side came in and they basically, bought a big chunk of this company. They relisted it. They sped run it right back into fucking bankruptcy. And now the US government is considering taking a position in Spirit Airlines, which is like the meme of all airlines. Okay. Like these guys have always just been a joke, right? Like what's going to crash, right? It's always Spirit. Yeah. Spirit is a fucking meme stock. Oh, I definitely remember Too Big to Fail and bailing out all of the banks that dug their own graves. But we're actually still paying for it. It's been almost 20 years, but we're still paying for those bailouts. Like, yep, there was the auto bailout too, right? You had to save American automakers. But Spirit though, at least buying and investing in Intel made some sense. Like it's not really what I wanted, but that at least had like some validity. Spirit Airlines is not Intel, okay? They're not vital for anything. I'm entering small long off that.
Oh my days. The CAR ticker closed at 443 yesterday and it opened at 400 right now, and it's already, as we speak, down to 320.
I'm telling you, man, watch. Sometimes those things have a second wave. Like I'm not going to try to catch that. If the second wave comes, I will short it on the way down. But like I am not going to try to catch that fucking thing. I'm leaving it alone. That's another really shitty business. What are we going to do? We're going to fucking bail Avis out next? Like, come on. That's a terrible fucking business. Come on, give me the pumpening. Give me the pumpening. I saw that big move down. That just reeked of fucking drawn liquidity in me. Before pushing this thing back up. And look, we're doing all this with 2 micros. You don't even have to bet big. You can get steady gains in a real safe way by just being very, very selective about your trades and taking common sense trades with small size. Like, look at that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Okay. I think I'm taking profits there. Yeah, I'll take profits there. Yeah, bro. You know we're gonna keep the W's coming. And if you guys want W's all the time, every day that the market's open, then join premium because we just keep the W's coming.
I need more of these. Aztec to the moon.
Yeah, the process is the biggest thing, and I would absolutely be down. Like if there's a second wave up, right on Avis, like dude, I'm telling you guys, short that fucking thing. Short that fucking thing. Okay, that was like one of the easiest trades this year so far was shorting this VCX. Like we literally called that out up here. We called out the short at 450. It's fucking 90. It's probably worth 30 realistically, but like that was one of the easiest, most no fucking brainer trades. Like that was so free. No, that totally makes sense, Barry. Like that good. You did great. You did great. Oh yeah, did you guys see in the swing channel Chicken Rice? Did you see that gold analysis that I did where I was like, dude, this thing is right on the cusp of just a fucking breakdown. Like that thing is crazy right now. Isn't it cool how we can call all of these moves in advance just by using a little bit of common sense? Huh. Huh. It's so weird. Wonder if this resting buy order is still here. It seems like it is. Like there's just a bunch of buying pressure the second we get down to this area.
I'm tired of trying to get rich.
Stay poor, dog.
Nah, I just need some rich person to adopt me.
To adopt you,
Yeah.
bro. You know what you need? You need a sugar mama, bro. We're gonna go find you like some rich 60-year-old lady.
Yeah, no, not that old. That's already granny level. The
I'm just
most I
saying.
would accept is like 35 at most.
Well, that's not old enough to be a sugar mama.
Of course.
I'm just waiting to see, like, if we get a bounce or if this thing is just going to continue down because I feel like it's going to reverse at any moment. Like, but I'm not going to try to catch this as it's falling. Like, I want to see it starting to move back up. Or conversely, I would like to see it like short or to enter a short. I want to see it crash down below all this shit. Like that's what I'd really like. Either way, like whatever you want to do, that's fine with me. Just fucking do something. Small buy. Seen a lot of buying pressure roll in. Dude, there was literally like 40 contracts on the ask that just got fucking slapped right through. Holy shit. That was a lot. Like, I mean, I know that 40 micros is literally, it's 4 minis, but like still, that was crazy to see that come up and just get eaten like fucking so quick. That was quick, man. That was quick.
Yeah, no chicken rice. That was not an application.
All right, I'm getting out of that trade. That went against me. Cutting that. Cutting that.
Yeah, well, Aspect, you know you can just share the affiliate link and put it into your bio, right?
Yeah, definitely put those affiliate links in your bio. So that way, when you guys are in your fucking weird Minecraft servers and shit, you know. I was gonna say something else, but we're gonna say Minecraft server. When you're in your nice Christian Minecraft servers, okay. That way, people will be like, "Oh, what's this?" And you can be like, "Hey, this is a place where you can make money by pressing buttons, and also just have a good time. Like, you can come in the morning, fucking shoot the shit, make some money. It's fucking easy, okay? It's fucking easy." Small buy, very small, just because I like to bounce off the point of control. I like to bounce off the point of control. I like how quick the ask was getting eaten. It's going against me a little bit right now, but I'm not ultimately like super concerned. You know, we'll see what happens. If it goes a little bit lower, then I'm just gonna exit it. Ooh, ooh, I'm getting out of that. Fuck that. Crazy, crazy. What is happening in chat right now? Airsoft circle jerk. We could be going to sweep these lows right now. I'm entering small short.
Bro, this market is so fucking cooked. I don't even want to trade it. I haven't seen a single fucking setup yet. I'm pissed off.
I'm literally just following along with momentum. That's all I'm doing. Like whatever direction that the market seems to go, I'm following along with. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Ah.
Against you or what?
It's hard to say. It's moving. It's moving up and down very quickly around my average, right around my entry. So,
get wrecked.
like we're gonna see. I feel like the selling pressure. I mean, it's been really persistent for the last like 15 minutes. So, I kept trying to long the areas where I thought we might get support, and was just cutting them when it didn't work. Aspect has insider info. Get him. He's in Congress. Get him. Aspect is actually Baron Trump. Get him.
CFD market is chopped. I cannot
It is
see
choppy
shit.
as fuck.
Yeah, I don't see like any movement.
Oh my
Damn.
god. What
God
the fuck
damn.
is that? Are we really gonna reverse right there? Like, I don't trust that.
Oh man. Yo, Eisen, send me some money, dog. The McDonald's Wi-Fi isn't working anymore.
The McDonald's Wi-Fi. He's like, bro, I gotta use the hotspot on my phone. Oh my god, we are actually fucking reversing off of that.
Yeah, so Aspect, the thing is, I would even be okay with getting a single penny. But I want a single penny from every single person in the world.
I bet you'd be okay with that. Do we reject off point of control? Nope. Nope, we don't. Holy shit, what a draw on liquidity, bro. That was actually fucking wild. I cut that trade. That was fucking crazy. That was fucking crazy, bro. Like, what the hell is even that? I don't like this. Look at, dude, this is crazy on the 5-minute chart, too, to see it like so fucking, such big wicks and shit. Fucking slight gap down. Small buy. Oh, just Chosen said he wants to jump on stage. He wants to talk to Icarus. Are we just gonna do it again where we talk mad shit and then kick you guys off stage?
If he starts talking mad shit, I'ma just kick him down into the audience.
Dude, that was so funny the other day when Uzi and Chosen hopped on stage one at a time to talk shit to each other. Yo, what's up, bro?
Holy fuck, are you loud?
It's a little choppy today. A little choppy. Not digging it. No real change. I'm adding to my small buy here. We'll see what happens. I feel like this is the area where we're going to bounce. Don't trust it yet. Let's see if it ends up paying off. Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Of course, chicken, you get ignored.
What did he say?
I guess this is where it ends for today, guys. Yeah, light X. The US 30 buys look promising if we can sustain the breakout right here and not return.
I'm taking gains there. All right. Well, I'm pretty much just flat on the day, at least for this. Haven't really gotten like a lot of like it's kind of dead, to be honest, man. It's just sitting.
Yeah, it's crap.
It's dead inside like Garrick. Yeah, exactly. These lights. Z light. Waiting for volume. Waiting for volume. Thanks, Obama.
Chicken rice with soy sauce wants to speak.
Oh shit, bring him up.
Come on.
Yeah, Aspect, I'm right there with you, bro. Fucking minimal actual change. Just because we've been just bouncing around back and forth. Ooh, SLS website update, huh? What did they change? That's the question, is what did they change? Ooh. Yo, what's up? Oh shit, Aspect and Chicken Rice up here. We got a bunch of people.
Yo, Zed Light, I'm in US 30 longs here.
Wait, your gold short? Gold short working out? Hell yeah. With that gold short, did you just follow the little map that I put in the swing trading? Let's fucking go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one seemed pretty fucking free. So the Asia session, they trade gold and silver pretty heavily. Like where NASDAQ is usually like half-ass kind of dead, gold and silver are normally getting pretty heavily trading.
All right, taking profits on US 30.
I'm waiting to see if we get a little bit of a bounce here again on NASDAQ. Futures are just edging right below. Sorry, right below 27,000 right now. So kind of curious to see how this ends up panning out.
Yo, Zedlight, what am I seeing there? Is that a
Small
Fibonacci?
No fibs allowed.
Exactly. Fibonacci will get you banned.
It'll get you banned.
That's a head and shoulders. Inverse.
Yo, what was it the other day or yesterday? Was it the fucking snail?
Yeah, the snail of doom in Tesla.
The snail of doom.
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna show you guys.
Yeah, post that in this chat channel. Dude, the one time this motherfucker doesn't come out and pump his shit on borderline securities fraud. I'm like, come on, man. Like, Elon's a big ass grifter, okay? He always pumps his shit and says things that are barely legal. Except for yesterday. It's the snail of doom, bro. It's not as funny. It's not as funny as fucking Keith Gill literally painting a fucking cat on the GameStop chart, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I just saw it and I had to immediately think of Gary from SpongeBob.
Did we get bounce here?
Dennis, it's completely bollocks. What's going on there? It's down $170.
Yeah. I was hoping that there'd be a second wave up, so I could like short it from the top, but it's not happening yet.
Exactly, Jake. You get it. If the snail was facing forward, it would have went up.
It's like Groundhog's Day if it sees its own shadow. I'd explain Groundhog's Day to all of the non-Americans here and sound like a fucking idiot when I'm doing it because it's so stupid.
Where?
Yeah, I just took a little small long.
And now it'll just fucking go all the way down.
It goes to zero. He bought, dump it.
Yeah, exactly. Simply because you bought it, I'm inverted.
Buying a little more.
What money? You don't have any.
If Icarus inverses us, I'm gonna pull out my actual account and get off the prop firm, and I'm gonna squeeze him.
Such a salty little bean.
Flex my margin account just to be a dick. No, I'm just kidding. You can't do that here. You can only do that with like penny stocks and shit. Take a profit. Yeah, take out the measuring stick. Let's see. The U.S. accuses China of theft of AI tech. Well, that might not be unfounded, considering that the management from SMCI was literally fucking smuggling NVIDIA chips out of the U.S. to China. So that might not be the most unfounded thing. The U.S. accuses water of being wet. They have been doing it for decades, absolutely. The U.S. does accuse water of being wet. Unless Trump says it's dry, in which case all of his sycophants, cult members, constituents. Okay. Did you see the testimony from RFK Jr. about drug prices? He was like, oh, well, if something goes from being $600 to $10, then the way that Trump does math, he said the way Trump does math, that would be a 600% decrease. And like, number one, that's not how percentages work. And then I like how he says the way he does math, which implies that like he does his own math, as if numbers like and mathematical principles change from person to person. Like, brother, what the fuck are we talking about? He said a 600% decrease. How can something go down 600% in price? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. It can only go down 100%. Then it would be free. Like, what are we talking about, dude?
No, 600% means that the price will inverse
They pay
and
you?
you gotta pay.
Yeah. A 600% decrease would mean that it's a negative 500%. Like, like, what are we talking about here? Well, you know, the way I do math, people always say you're so good at math. Yeah,
What
they
is up
pay
with
you
the order?
500%. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know how crazy that is? Angry old man yells at cloud, demands 600% less rain. Nobody knew that you could do math like this. And people always say, they tell me that Donald, you're so good at math. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I know all these things. And nobody knew.
We need Dennis up here as well.
We do need Dennis up here. He does a good Trump.
But he'll probably have some lame excuse to not get up here. See, he's already typing instead of just getting up.
Big brain, very smart, smartest man you've ever met. Nobody's smarter, very good at numbers. And I was friends with Stephen Hawking. He used to let me borrow his chair. Like, we used to listen to Limp Bizkit's Rolling and smoke fatties down at the boardwalk.
Yijin, he's placing.
Yeah, I'm placing trades from the order book. So you see buy, sell, cancel, and flatten, right? You can reverse piece of shit. Oh, sorry, position. Point of sale, position, piece of shit. I don't know. It's position. It's just funny to see it abbreviated to POS. But yeah, you could do all of it from this order book, which is pretty nice. See, you guys are fucking printing by hanging out in this stream. You guys are fucking printing just by hanging out, and we're having a blast. We're having a blast. This is a ton of fun, right? So join the fucking Warriors. Join the fucking Warriors. I'm telling you, man. It's the results speak for themselves. Like, you want to see some crazy swing trades. Like, I promise you, man. You know, you can get some crazy swing trades just by hanging out with us. All you got to do is read it once a fucking night, and you will magically just make money. You'll get rich and get all the girls, bro. No. Oh yeah, bro. You guys killed that. You guys killed that. You guys are killers, man. I'm proud. I'm proud of you guys. You guys have learned a lot. Like it seriously. It makes me feel like I'm doing my job when I see you guys succeeding. Like, it makes me feel like I'm doing my job well. So, like, it's really cool to see you guys just kick fucking ass like that, man. We didn't mention the killers, but we could mention the killers. We could sing some killer songs. Delete that, Icarus. Yeah, you're goddamn right. You get that word out of here.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do fucking shit. I'm just waiting because we're at this spot where, like, we can either see a massive reversal or this thing could just dump. Like, sitting at the bottom of this range is really interesting. Small buy. I kind of like that bullish momentum. If it doesn't work out, I'll cut it quick. I mean, it's been consolidating. I have a feeling that it's going to move up and come back up towards this area, like this 879-ish area on the CFD chart, right? Like here we go. We're starting to move there. Expecting to see resistance right around there.
US 30 is showing some real fucking strength here.
NASDAQ kind of is too. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. A little bit.
I don't see the strength anywhere near us.
It's been fucking holding up. All the sell pressure.
It's just all the constant back and forth. It's like no real help.
Plus, you know how the indices work, right? There's normally one that leads and then the others follow. Generally, often how it works. All right, taking profits there.
Yeah, I'm exiting US 30 here.
Hell yeah, we game Chin. We'll have to do like a game night here on like in the Discord. Again, Gartic phone is like the funniest shit. Like, dude, it's so fun. Or just like do some Jackbox, right? We only need one person to have Jackbox.
You know, Keto, the indicators that are on there, the one is the heat map that all the warriors have access to, and the other one is something exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want access to it, you'll also get access to all the streams, all the content, and my swing trades. Which, if you ask any of the warriors, like, dude, they print like fucking crazy. Great job, Z-Lights. So again, guys, like, I'm serious. Join up. Like, if you like this server and you want to continue to hang out and make money, like, you know, consider supporting it. Consider supporting it and join the community and like really embrace it, right? Really embrace it and be a part of it, because this is something special that we're building, right? It's very different from all the other rooms. Like, I'm not going to sit there and ping you like, oh wow, you know, fucking take this penny stock, it went up 2 cents, like, fucking suck my own dick over it. Like, it's, you know, we don't do that here. Okay, like, we take big swings, looking for big outsized gains that beat and outperform the market, and we trade futures live every day. So yeah, exactly, Dennis, right? So we'll have to do that at some point, because I think that Jackbox would be fucking great. Like, dude, I love Jackbox. That shit's so fun. I really like the like auction game where you have to like create a description for random bullshit items. That one's really fun.
Possible long opportunity on Nasdaq here, if we break out.
Yeah, it's really close. It's really close. I don't know. I would love to stop having to trade this range and love being able to actually like trade a fucking breakout, because that's what I prefer.
Yeah, it's not right now.
It can change really quick. All it takes is one big whale, one institution popping in, and I'm telling you, everything can fucking change in an instant. Okay, it can change in an instant. So we'll just have to be patient and watch, right? See what happens. Into Boeing? I'll have to take a look. Like I'm not really into like I don't have any of like the Boeing, Raytheon, Lockheed Martin. Like I don't have any of that right now. And like with Boeing, the thing is like what Boeing does, right, is they do really good and they move up, and then a fucking plane explodes or a door comes loose or something stupid happens. I swear to God, dude, every time. And then they dump 50%. Like like every time. Exactly, bro. Garrick knows, bro. Garrick knows. Like we've done this before. I've seen this happen like 10 times. Okay. It always is the same shit. They pump, and then it's specifically Bowie.
All right, Pokies, but I'm gonna kick rocks now because I'm done for the day.
All right, well, you get the fuck out of here. Oh wow, it's 7:30 already.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Okay, I didn't realize that we'd already been doing this for 2 hours. Time flies when you're having fun, man. Time flies when you're having fun. That was like yesterday. Yesterday, we almost went over on that little podcast that I did with some of the other like top posters on StockTwits. We're sitting there in chat, and we were like, "Oh fuck! Like we gotta end this. like it's gonna go on too long if we just keep talking." Potential breakout. Potential breakout. Let's see if it can do it. That's 100% how that works.
All right, guys. Have a nice one, and I wish you some good trades. Bye bye.
Yep. Yeah, so Jen, we do the free streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and for Warriors we do it every single day, plus some extras. We also have a regular like Tuesday night, so normally like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern, or sorry, 5 or 6 p.m. No, 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern. I had to think about what time it was for me. 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, we do I'm entering small long here. We do an equity roundtable where we talk about like, different stocks, different options, right? Some of the earnings coming up, what we're looking at, right? The community chats a little bit. I normally have my buddy Carte Blanche join me. He's a really good trader as well. So he and I have been friends for a long time and have taken a lot of really, really successful trades together. Um, so yeah, like we do that. Um, you know, I'll put out like videos on specific companies. Like we do a lot here, right? I wanna make this. Yeah, every once in a while we do power hour. Every once in a while we do power hour. Kind of really depends on what else is going on that day, right? Like number one is power hour popping off, and number two, like am I busy doing something else? But like every once in a while we get power hour, like that one time where they tried to dump Anna, and I was just like, fuck it, like I'm buying all that shit, and you guys just watched it literally start rocketing up because I took way too much risk and started buying it. I know that had to have been funny as fuck under your guys' end, man. I felt like what's his face, Thanos with the fucking glove. Like, fine, I'll do it myself. Like, fuck you, dude. You're not shorting my shit. I'll squeeze your goddamn balls off. Probably gonna lock in profits here in a sec. Yeah, I'm locking in profits right there. Yeah, it's been a great day. Yeah, I think this is probably a good spot to end it. Yeah, Jen. So Tuesday, Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, right? So 1 hour before market open, we do the free stream, the free future stream like today. Um, Warriors, we literally stream every trading day at that same time, like every day, every trading day, every day the market's open, we do it. So join up and yeah, be with us every day. Like we do really well. So you know, there's a whole lot. Yep, absolutely. All right, everybody. Take care. Thank you so much for coming out today. Um, yeah, yeah. Just great job all around trading this shitty market and still everyone making money. So great job, guys. Very proud of you. All right, guys. Take care. Peace out, and I will see you next time.